in.
Oubre dishes to Terry. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
Now the dish to Lee. Off target at the rim.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Stay down.
The Bruins shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Terry, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for free.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Daniels has checked in.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here's Fresh, following the basket by Freak. That ties the game. Free's got 7 points in the game. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
Passes it to Looney. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Now UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades, they set so many records in that time frame, won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
Here's Ali. Morris with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
On the wing starts. He's guarded by Ali. Morris, left side, back to Starks. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Calderon heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Poked loose. Johnson the screen. Morris into the lane. No good with the elbow jumper.
And you think about the impact those years of dominance have had on UCLA. I mean, still one of the most honored and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast. Although the Wildcats might argue, at least recently.
Ali, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there. And it's Calderon in at the 3, the small forward. UCLA trails by 5. Morris kicks to Porter. Thomas sets a screen for Porter. Thomas a screen. This one for three. Here's Irving, up and in on the layup.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. And he gets the bucket.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you,
A really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Gaines is checked in. Then for the Bruins, Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Campbell comes in for Morris, and Free subbed in for Porter. Here's Roberts, and the pass to Fresh. Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Puts up the baby hook. Shot by Roberts, no good. Jayhawks leading by 5 to the paint. Here's Oubre, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shooting for the Jayhawks, Kelly Oubre. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And that one's good.
So that's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Freak passes to Oubre. Feeds it to Freak. They set the pick. He kicks it to Gaines. Oubre dishes to Freak. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Ali. Out of bounds. Kansas will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The Bruins making a switch here. Looney's checked in. .104 left to play here in the second half. Gaines uses both hands to slam it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And 101 left here in the second half. The feed to Roberts.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we've got the intentional foul. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus. Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Beyond the arc. Terry grabs the board. 24 seconds left in this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for the Jayhawks. Free. 2 shots.
And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.